100 Days of Gratitude, day 27. Today I'm grateful for when I act, when I move in a direction that I know I'm meant to go. You know how you get those messages from the body? Could be about any number of things, right? You just kind of get a sense, an urge, a calling, a small little whisper, a loud voice. The body is speaking to us all the time, and it's kind of just nudging us in the direction that we need to go. And this could be something physical, or it could be something, I don't know, more kind of like directional in life. Literally like turn left, or follow this little golden thread in one's life. So I'm grateful for when I hear those messages and I act. Because I don't always act. You know how it is. Right? How many times have you heard the phrase, I should eat better, I should exercise, I should quit drinking, I should, like whatever that is. We come up with these phrases and, shitting on ourselves, it's never helpful, is it? We know, but yeah, it's just that phrase, I should. That's just how we phrase it. But underlying fundamentally, there is, a kind of message and encouragement from the body to move us in a particular direction. Yesterday, my whole conversation of gratitude was for my eyesight, and that was because I was noticing my body saying, your eyes are, taking a hit from staring at the screen all the time. You're short. Near vision is not what it once used to be, and it's absolutely, I know for sure, because of this phone, the screen, and I was thinking about it, sometimes at first it just takes, you hear it, then you acknowledge it, then there's a lot of power in kind of, vocalizing that, expressing that, especially to somebody else, not to mention for sure yourself, but, to kind of, put that out into the world. Hey, here's a problem, and if you've got a solution, awesome, here's what I'm going to do about it. But how often do we always follow through? Well, it's a lot easier when there is that acknowledgement, that outward expression. Maybe you've got a buddy, an accountability partner, and then you start to move, you start to act. I'm grateful for when that happens, because I know I'm not perfect, and I don't always make those necessary shifts. I've got a tons of shoulds that for myself, and I don't like that word should. I don't like being, I should do this. So how can we rephrase that? Just acknowledging the situation and that sometimes we do need to shift, to move on, change things up. But it can be hard, right? Sometimes it takes courage. Sometimes it takes just, sheer force, willpower to get it going. And hey, I'm only one day into shifting habits and routines, but that's how it starts, right? Is one day at a time. Journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step, as they say. So I'm not celebrating too much yet, but we have to celebrate the beginning when we do act, when we do move forward towards our goals, towards those small little shifts in behaviors and patterns. And especially when we get that nudge from our body, our intuition, it speaks to us all the time. Our body speaks to us in signs and signals, right? Symptoms are those little whispers or those loud cries, where we know our body is communicating to us, telling us to shift in a particular direction. Sometimes we don't know, we just know, okay, there's an issue, something needs to change, and it's that acknowledgement, and then you become open to solutions, however they may come. It could be, again, literally just a silent knowing, thought, or it could be from a conversation, or listening to a podcast, or you're reading a book, or something. Suddenly that answer appears. There's always that answer, and eventually we find out, and then it's up to us. Do we choose? Do we move? My friend Yarrow Willard, he calls it a crime against wisdom. when you have that insight, you have that knowing, and you don't act. I don't know. I like that phrase. That sounds a little harsh. Crime against wisdom. Because how many times, do we not? But whenever we do, it's true. It's to our own detriment, to keep in a pattern, to keep in a direction that is not serving us. Yeah, crime against wisdom. When you know and you don't act on it. So, yeah, there we are, day 27. I'm grateful for when I do act, because like you, I receive those nudges all the time, and I don't always move, I don't always shift, but I'm grateful that I have today, and that throughout my life I have acted many times in many ways to move myself, my body, my health, my life in a direction that I absolutely love. Because is that not it, right? How do we create the life that we love? It is about taking action. It's about all those little small decisions that we're faced with that we get to make day in and day out. That is what makes our kind of total and collective life. So yay, let's celebrate when we do, and not to be too hard on ourselves when we don't. All right, have an awesome day.